This is from, how do you say it? Kitsch. I feel like there's a cool way of saying that, and that wasn't it. Hey guys, so we are in my hometown of Dubai, and I've decided I want to take you on a very special makeup shopping experience, so let's go. So we are here in New York, Times Square, and I'm really excited, but let's get to what's really important, which is shopping for makeup. So let's go. So I want to be having a look at some of the brands that basically I can't get in Dubai, because although Dubai is amazing, the Sephora is amazing, but the Sephora here is just on another level. So I want to pick up some of the products that I just can't find there. So let me go have a look around and see what there is that I just don't get in Dubai. Do you have the Flawless Poreless Primer? No, there's an actual primer. So
no, we only have number 7 on that.
Okay, maybe it's just not available here then. Okay, so I had quite a few of you guys messaging me saying that you can't get hold of the Flawless Poreless Primer. I thought, let me have a look. Clearly, they don't have it here because the sales advisor did not know what I was talking about. So now that I know that you guys definitely do not have it, don't have access to it in the US, I'm going to try and find an alternative for you. So yeah, okay, well that's one thing I've learned during this trip. There are a few other things that I wanted to get, one being Mario. Where is Mario? Because we don't have him in Sephora there. And there he is. This is the palette that I want, because the thing is, there's no point in me ordering this I can order it online when I'm in Dubai, but the problem is then you pay for shipping and everything. Whatever I'm getting here is it's not gifted, it's not PR, I'm actually paying for it. So realistically, it makes more sense if I get it here. They don't have it. I think I might need to go to the other Sephora store because I did see it on 5th Avenue. They don't have it here. So this is something I'll have to pick up in another Sephora store. I saw this palette that I really love. This one here, I love this. This is the 420 palette and I love the look of it. It just looks so good. Because I have loads of like other bronzy kind of shades. So yeah, how nice is this? Look at this green. This green is amazing. The pigment is meant to be really good with this palette. And look, they have them like, I think what I love about this palette is that you've got an amazing kind of selection of brown shades, but then it's not just brown. Like all of this whole palette here is just, the Rust palette is just full of brown shades, but I love the fact there's a combination of like a few bright, vibrant shades in here too. And that is like my perfect brown for like definition in the crease area, or just like a nice soft winged look. So yeah, I'm gonna get this. This is definitely something that I'm getting. And then there are a few other things that I wanna get. I also wanted to get my Shape Tape, but for some weird reason, I can't seem to find the Shape Tape here either. Like there's literally no Shape Tape. I don't get that. We have loads of Shape Tape in Dubai, but I just thought I might as well pick that up while I'm here because I kind of need it. While I'm here, I just want to show you, these are the powders, the ones that I'm always talking about, the ones that I'm using in my videos. They look slightly different here. The packaging is slightly different. Literally best powders ever. These powders are so good. The banana powder is amazing. I use this on my clients. It's the most ultra fine milled powder you will ever find. I'm not talking about this one. I'm not talking about this one here. I'm talking about this, the Ultra HD matte setting powder. Amazing. Here, recently I used this. This is the foundation. Like I want to just show you guys this stuff because obviously I use it on my channel, and sometimes I hear some of you guys saying that, you know, you don't know where you can find it. This is that brush as well that I was using, and I use this to apply this foundation. Really good. I love Pat McGrath. Absolutely love Pat McGrath. The palettes are to die for. I have quite a few of the palettes, have quite a few of the lipsticks as well, and the blush. What I have really heard about a lot, and I've heard amazing reviews about this, is the under eye blurring powder. So I'm really excited to get this. I do feel like my shade is going to be yellow, which is brighten and neutralize, so it's going to neutralize any darkness that I have. I already had a look at these 4 shades and I feel like that's way too dark for me. That I feel like is probably going to be a little bit too pink for my skin tone, and obviously too white, and this one is just perfect. So I'm really hoping they've kind of got this here, because so far I'm not having much luck. Yes, they have That's exactly what I was after. I think I'm actually gonna get the Gwen Stefani stuff from that other Sephora as well, because I feel like there's not really much here. Let's basically meet back up in the Sephora on 5th Avenue and we'll see what happens there. So we're in Central Park right now and the weather is so good. The sun's out, I'm so happy. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of have a walk around, get some steps in because we're eating loads while we're here. Yeah, it just looks so nice and I'm so happy to be in New York. Okay, so what is my favorite thing about New York? I would say one of my favorite places in New York is Central Park because it's just so nice and it's so big and there's just so many different people here. And I just love how friendly everyone is. Yeah, it's one of my favorite places. We've had breakfast. I think we've kind of like walked off most of what we've eaten. Now, I think I'm ready for a coffee or Starbucks. What do you guys think? Hey guys, so we are at Sephora on 5th Avenue now. It's the day after and the weather is so much better, thank God, because it was raining so much yesterday. And yeah, so let's head into Sephora and see if I can pick up those bits that I couldn't find yesterday in the Times Square Sephora. Thank God we have it. So this is one of the palettes that I wanted. I want to make sure I grab this before it goes. Well, hold on, is this the one? Because there's two now. No, this is not it. This is the new one. This is the Major Dimension 2. I'm talking about this one. Great. I'm not sure if they have it, but I'm going to compare the two and see. This is what I was thinking of getting. But do you know what I might do? I might actually go take this next to the Mario palette and see how similar it is. I like the shimmer shades in here. And if it is pretty similar, because I don't think you get these shimmer shades in the Mario palette, but I'll have to have a look. But that is really nice too. So ideally I would like that, but let's see. This is just the Major Dimension. This is Major Dimension 2. So let's see if I can get hold of the Major Dimension because there doesn't seem to be any here. They didn't have a palette for the Patrick Tar. They didn't have the Mario palette, which is so disappointing because of the two things that I really, really wanted to pick up here. But I think there's another Sephora nearby, so I'm going to see if we can head that way. I'm not sure if we can, but we'll see, and hopefully I can pick it up. But I did pick up my Gwen Stefani iconic red lipstick, which I really wanted. That looked really nice, so I swatched it first in there. I really wanted to show you that, but you know, yeah. So I picked up that and got my receipt. Opens my little Sephora account that gives me 10% off for the next like few days. And yeah, we're gonna head off now and I think we're going, where are we going now? We're going Ulta. Gonna go to Ulta, pick up some like drugstore products now and see what they've got in store. And maybe, you know, slip in a quick, you know, do you not sell Nina Ubhi lashes here? Because I know you guys have really been helping me and I really, really appreciate that. Honestly, I've been coming to these stores like Sephora and Ulta and I've been sitting here looking around thinking, oh my God, how amazing would it be to have my lashes in here? It really is down to demand. So I feel like if you guys can help me out a little bit, you know, that would be amazing and I really do appreciate it. So hopefully we'll be in here soon for you guys. So let's head off. Okay, so we are in Ulta now and we have Tarte Shape Tape. Thank God, but I needed to get my concealer, which is medium. So let me just grab that while I'm here. Hopefully they have it. Oh, there you go, medium, got it. My shade right now. Okay, so also, you've probably seen me mention in some of my videos that I use the Clarins Total Eye Lift. This is it. This is the one that I use. You can get it in Ulta. It's been pretty good. It's quite lifting and it definitely is hydrating. And honestly, it's been just a really good eye cream for me. It works really well under foundation as well. So just thought I'd point that out so that you guys know that you can get it in Ulta. This caught my eye because I am obsessed with Olaplex anyway. And they have a purple shampoo, which is perfect because I use a purple shampoo, but I use a L'Oreal one. This is like amazing. I'm gonna get this because obviously it's the purple shampoo to neutralize the yellow tones in the hair, so it gets rid of any brassiness, any yellowness, any orange tones. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this, plus it obviously helps with damaged hair, so because I use all this, so I'm gonna grab that. Okay, so we are done with all the shopping. I couldn't film any longer, but I have bought quite a bit of stuff and I'm gonna go through everything with you back home, so I'll see you there. And I'm back in my studio in Dubai, and I'm really excited about showing you guys some of the stuff that I bought. Now I'm going to be kind of separating some of these videos because I can't use all of the products that I bought in one video, but I did a poll on YouTube on my community page earlier on today, and it seems like, actually let's check it while I'm here. Okay, so we're doing makeup by Mario, because I put a few different brands up there and I said, you know, I'm filming later today, what do you want me to use today? And I put Give by Gwen Stefani, I put Milk Cosmetics, and then Makeup by Mario, and you guys have chosen Makeup by Mario, so it looks like we're doing Makeup by Mario. I want to show you how I'm going to use this. I have actually used it since, but you know, there you go. It's amazing. I love the colors because I feel like this is the first palette I've seen that the browns actually suit my skin tone. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. What I'm going to do is just clip some of my hair back because my base is done, which is great. I've got no eye makeup on other than my eyelashes, but I think I can work with those on. That's not a problem. I'm going to just clip some of my hair back so it just doesn't get in the way. By the way, these clips are amazing. I love them. This is from, how do you say it? Kitsch. I feel like there's a cool way of saying that, and that wasn't it. So yeah, pin my hair out the way. And what I love about these pins is that they are creaseless. Basically, they don't leave a dent in your hair. And because, as you guys know, I've probably mentioned this plenty of times, I hate blow drying my hair because it just takes forever, and then it depends what mood I'm in. You know, it depends how patient I am. But yeah, I don't want any creases, and hopefully this will last me tomorrow as well. So I'm going to use these little clips. By the way, I'm going to put the link in the bio in the description anyway for you guys, but I have a code for you guys, Kitsch20. I think that's what it is, but I'll put the code up on the screen and you can get a nice little discount with that as well. I'll tell you another thing that I used from them was the eye mask. I used that on the plane and it was amazing because it was just a silk eye mask thing, you know, that blacks everything out so you can go to sleep, and it was really, really good. So yeah, anyway, let's move on. We're going to use this palette. So don't actually know what kind of look I'm going to create with this because I didn't know we were going to do it. The last time I checked my poll, it said that Give by Gwen Stefani was the highest one, and that's a lipstick that I bought, so you know, I thought it was just going to be the lips, but we're doing the eyes now. Luckily, I didn't actually apply much eye makeup, well, any eye makeup other than my lashes. So let's go in with that. Okay, let me think. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Let's just kind of go with it. So, okay. I'm going to use this shade. I don't actually know what this shade is. Hold on. Matte 1, matte 2. I think this is matte 2. I'm going to use this, and I'm using my Fenty 200 brush. How did you guys find New York? I loved it. I really, really did. I always love New York. Okay, I'm gonna apply this all over my lid. Well, mainly like, you know, the first kind of like 3/4 of my lid. It doesn't need to go all the way to the end. I love this color, by the way, because it really is brightening for my skin tone, but at the same time, it's not white. It's almost like this banana color, like a muted banana color. I love it. So I'm actually taking this right in here because I want to brighten that whole area up. So just pressing it. When you're working with matte shades, I always feel like it's better to press it. By the way, still obsessed with the peppermint mocha. Not as good as New York, not gonna lie. Not as good as New York, but weaning myself off of it. So, okay, there you go. We're gonna do the same on the other eye. Always better to pat because I feel like when you drag, most of the product just kind of like sweeps away more than anything. I love how that's given me a really nice clean base to work on. I've got major indigestion. Did I say indigestion? Indigestion. I've got major indigestion. I don't know why. Sometimes I get this. Does anyone else get this? Don't laugh. My sisters will know what I'm talking about because we used to laugh so much at this. I don't know why it happens. Sorry, I like have a bit of a cough that I'm recovering from. I don't know why it happens, but it like I make weird noises. Like it comes from here and it's like a frog. Does anyone have that? It just sounds like a frog. It sounds like there's a frog inside my chest and it's just like weird random noises. Sometimes it's happened when I've been on the phone to people. I remember when before my husband and I got married, we used to talk on the phone all the time before I finally went on a date with him. And it happened once, and I remember I was holding the phone and my sister was somewhere near there and she could not stop. She was literally in tears laughing. because I had it, this indigestion thing. I used to get it more when I was like younger, and I was on the phone with him like this, and like it was coming, it was so loud that I had to like move the phone away. I had to like move the phone away so he didn't hear it. I was like, yeah. And then moved away from my phone. And my sister was laughing so much because I don't know what it is. It's just like weird. It's like really long. It's not like a frog noise as in like, maybe I'll find the sound and put it on. It's not that kind of sound. It's like a long croak, if that makes sense. I don't know why I got it. Got it after ages today. It's really weird. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can sit there and look at me like I'm a weirdo. That's fine. Okay, gonna go in with my MAC 219 brush. And I'm gonna use a really nice brown. And the way that I choose the brown is usually I kind of like put the palette here and then I see what complements my skin tone, because what I wanna do is I wanna go right into this crease and really define that area. You know, like a bit of that kind of like really nice, strong Kim K definition that I've seen sometimes. I'm thinking this one, and maybe we'll give it some depth with a bit of that. I'm going to use this one, which I believe is number 5. No, it's not. It's number 8. Okay, now I'm going to look straight ahead because I want a really nice, strong kind of socket area, but I don't want to go into my actual socket. I actually want to go a little bit above that, just create more of an open space. And so I'm going to go here. So what I did is I looked straight ahead and I had a look at where I want it to kind of be, and I want it to be just above my crease. Can you see I've made that little marker point there? You'll have to excuse my voice because when I was in New York, I got a bit of a cold and it's kind of developed into like a cough, and now I'm just recovering from this cough and it's awful because my throat keeps getting quite dry. So, okay, I'm gonna go in here. So now that I know where that is, I'm gonna just create a really nice kind of socket area. I'm just giving the illusion of a slightly higher socket, and I want to try as much as I can, because when I'm working on my eye I have a tendency to go like this, to just like naturally give myself the space, but I don't want to, because I want to make sure that I really kind of create that illusion of a higher crease. And I don't really want it coming down because I want more of a lifted look. So this brush kind of gives me that nice definition, but I do want to soften it up a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. Can you see I'm just going in a little bit? I'm kind of like letting it fade out just under the brow area. I don't really want to go all the way in like that. But I look back and forth to make sure you're making it symmetrical. Okay, let's get a different brush now. I'm going to go for the 231 crease brush from Sephora. I'm dipping it into that colour, but I'm taking the excess off on the back of my hand. And this is just going to kind of like give me a bit of transition on the edges of this. You know, like buff out any harshness. I just want the kind of centre of the line to be nice and strong, but the edges of it to be a bit softer, so it doesn't look like I've just drawn it there. Now I'm going into this nice kind of chocolate brown. This is number 10. And I'm just going to take, I'm using that MAC brush again, the 219 brush by the way. And I'm going to go from the last quarter of my eye, from the lash line. And I'm kind of going up as if I'm meeting that area there. But I just want it to fade out. You're kind of creating a wing, but a soft wing. Now I am going to go over with a black, but not yet, because I want this brown to kind of be coming out from it, so it's like a transition from the black. Can you see how I'm just like going to go across the lash line now? And I'm actually going really close to the lash line now. I'm just making it a little bit kind of thicker at the end here. Just getting that Sephora brush again, nothing on the brush. And I'm just kind of like, just making sure there are no harsh edges. Gonna get my E06 from Sigma brush, going back into that brown. This is when I'm gonna just go pretty close to my lash line here. I need a smaller brush for this bit, and I'm gonna just kind of like meet the brown that I applied from here. I'm just gonna make sure it meets up with it. Only reason I didn't use that other brush is because the brush is quite big for that area. Now I'm just going to go back in with that MAC brush. I haven't put anything extra on this brush. This is where I'm just going to go over that area, you know, just to soften it the same way I have everywhere else. It just takes the excess off and leaves a really nice transparent finish there. Now I'm going to go into matte 12, which is the black, and I'm using my Sigma brush again. This is where I'm going to go really close to my lash line and just kind of like pressing it in. I haven't taken it to the end, but I've left that last quarter because I'll show you what I'm going to do. I just want to use this small brush for this like more intricate side of it. Now I'm going to use a different brush. I'm using the Huda Beauty Smoke and Smudge brush. I'm using the smudge side of it because I love this side when I want to apply like, I want to create like a liner look but with eyeshadow, but I want it to be kind of smoked out. So what I'm doing is carrying on from where I left off with that Sigma brush, and I'm kind of creating a really nice dark smoke wing, and I'm actually using the flat part of it to just drag it up so that it gives a nice faded finish. Just going over it to make sure it's nicely blended on the edges. So whether you need to go back and forth or just drag, you can do that to just make sure the edges are nicely blended. But I still want it to have shape. I don't want it to look like it's just, you know, bunched up. So at least I know by looking straight ahead in the mirror that there's shape to it, you know, it's got that nice kind of like winged effect. Now I'm actually going to go on my lower lash line. I'm going to go really, really close to my lashes underneath. I'm just going to kind of like go back and forth into my lashes because I want that whole, I want it to be like the eyeliner to be all the way across. Now you can use pencil on the waterline, but sometimes I just use the eyeshadow because it does the same thing. Plus it's a little bit softer. Okay, I'm going to get that MAC 209 brush and I'm going to go into, which one is this? It is matte 8, and I'm going to go underneath this black and just go side to side. You can see we've really got that nice kind of feline look now. Do the same on this side. So let's go into matte 8 with the MAC pencil again and just kind of like blend this into the black so that the black edges kind of blend out, but also the brown just softens it a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back into matte 8 with my Zoeva 231 brush, and I'm just going to kind of like go over this bit here. Just want to make it a bit stronger. By the way, I've had a lot of you asking me about my contact lenses, and oh, I'm going to put the link below, but I love these. These are called Golden Grey from Leala. I think they do international delivery, so no matter where you're from, I think you can order them. Now I'm going to go back into my Fenty 200 brush, go into, I think it's matte 2, and I'm going to just kind of like only go over, you know, this area here, just to kind of really enhance that. I'm just like almost very lightly dragging it. I'm not dragging it hard. And then taking it in this bit here, just to open that up. Okay, I like that. I really like that. What do you think? Okay, let's take these off. See? No clip marks at all. I love these clips, they're so good. And they have like different designs as well, like they're really cute. So yeah, this is what I created with the Mario palette, the mattes, I think this is called mattes, yeah, Master Mattes eyeshadow palette from Makeup by Mario. And I love this palette. I love it. I think I need to get another one for my kit because I never mix the two. So this is my own personal one, but I definitely think this is worth having in your kit if you're a makeup artist. So yeah, that is my look and I hope you like it. Let me just very quickly go through a few of the other products that I bought, which I will be creating looks with. I have got, these are the palettes I got. I got the 420 palette from Melt Cosmetics. So nice. So nice. I actually created a look with that on my Instagram, so you can head over there. There's a little reel there. I really like this palette. It's the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals, the Morphe palette. I really like the look of it. I've got a thing for neutral brown palettes. And I really like these, and plus I like the fact that there's some really nice kind of shimmer shades in there. That's another one that I want to use. What else? Oh, I bought the one size BB cream. That, and what else? I bought Give by Gwen, the red lipstick, because that's like an iconic colour. I also bought the e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Concealer, the 16-hour one. So I'm really excited to see what that's like as well. So, oh, and then the Pat McGrath under eye powder, which I want to try without actually baking. And I also bought this really nice blush. I love the colour of it. It's Putty Blush by e.l.f. I'm probably going to say it wrong. Turks and Caicos. Is that wrong? So yes, I really hope you've enjoyed my New York vlog, and yeah, I really enjoyed my trip. And there were quite a few days where it was raining, but you know, I managed to vlog on the days where it was kind of sunny most of the time. Yeah, and I love the Sephora stores, and I just love the accent. I love the American accent. I really do love it. And yeah, and oh my god, I had so much, like Starbucks was crazy. I was just getting Starbucks all the time. Peppermint mocha with whipped cream is like the ultimate winter drink. So tasty, and yeah, it's just not as good here. I mean, they have like, you go in and you ask for a peppermint mocha in Starbucks in New York, and when I went in here, I was like, can I have a peppermint mocha? And she looked at me like I'm crazy, and she was like, no. I was like, do you have peppermint syrup? And she was like, I have mint syrup. This is called like wild mint syrup. And she was like, she looked at me like it was a really weird combination. But yeah, I got to put half a pump of the wild mint syrup. Didn't taste as good. Still tasted like a peppermint mocha, but it's not as good as New York. I don't know what it is about New York. Everything tastes different. Yeah, I went to all my favorite places, went to John's Pizza. Oh my God, best pizza ever. And I know there's quite a few people saying, oh my God, that's really crap compared to so-and-so place. But I've tried a lot of those places and I prefer John's. It's just like a full-on proper sloppy pizza. I love it. For me, pizza is, you know, I'm sorry, everyone's got their own definition of what a good pizza is, but I like pizza where it has full-on cheese on there, not just a bit of sprinkling here or there. And what else? Where did I go? Keen's. Oh my God, the steak was so good. Went to Ruth's Chris. Someone else said to me that Ruth's Chris is not good. It is good. It is good. Yeah, I know there's probably amazing other places for steak, but I love Ruth's Chris. I just love it. And what else was there? There were quite a few other places. Oh my God, Levain Bakery. Oh my God. That cookie was amazing. It literally just, I just snapped it, and it was just so good. It was so tasty, and yeah, did all sorts of stuff. Absolutely loved it, and can't wait for my next trip, wherever it may be, so that I can kind of like take you along with me as well if you like these videos. But yeah, I really do hope you've enjoyed this. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.